Okay, so I just want to quickly run you through the options for testing the work that you're going to do. You're going to use two tools. You're going to need to have SOAP UI, for which we've set up a project, and then you're going to obviously need to use your browser to load the website. So I'm going to start by looking at SOAP UI and the method that you're going to use to run and the data that you're going to look at inside SOAP UI. So we have sent you as part of the pack a project, a SOAP UI project, which when you open will be called 3D Encompass Dev and will have two bindings in it, a basic binding and a WSHTTP binding. We've just set up some requests in the basic binding. You're going to look under basic and then under get member profile, and you'll see I've set up a number of get profile requests already for some existing records in the system. The one that we're going to look at as part of the example is record 100. So to have a look at the data in that request, we just double click there and you'll see the request is set up. It just takes one parameter, which is an ID. And we're going to run that SOAP request, and then we're going to get back a data set. And if we just have a look at the data set, this is the member profile object inside the Compass Web Services. And the data that you're interested in is address tab 2, which I'm going to highlight now. So you can see there that it's set as 1 Smith Street, Collingwood, Australia, postal code 2392. So 1 Smith Street, Collingwood, Australia, postal code 2192. The purpose is home, the state is Victoria, and then there are some grouped fields. So in this case, 1 Smith Street, Collingwood, Vic 2192. Okay, so we've looked at that data. The next thing we're going to do is look at the record through a couple of the existing edit controls to just give you an idea of how and what we're going to want you to test. So we're going to look at the corporate site, which is the dev.3degreesnorth.com.au site. And to be able to log in here and look at records in the version will be exactly the same in the site that you're going to be working on for development. You're going to log in as username 100, which is the ID, and password ABC123. And these passwords and usernames are in the document that we have given to you. So we're just going to log on. And the log on, once we logged on, if we can click on the name of the person that we're logged in as, so it says logged in as Samuel Chambers, you can click on that name and that will take you to one of the two profile screens. So this is the profile screen that we have that has the address editing tool with validation built in. This is the one that we want you to use for one of the options. So if you hover over, you will get a flyer, and the one we want you to look at is edit your home address. You click on that and you get this JavaScript pop-up. Now you can see it's showing the address there, 1 Smith Street, Collingwood, Victoria, 2192. Also in one of the documents I've sent through is a list of random Australian addresses that you can choose to enter into this tool. There's type down support, so I'm just going to use our address here, 72 Bridge Road, and I'll eventually get a type down that will happen here. We're 72 Bridge Road in Richmond. I select that address, it will come up with a tick to tell me that it's been validated. It will be stored in your address thing, and then I just need to save that. It hasn't actually been saved at this point until I click the save button. So I do a save, and then you can see my address there has now been updated to 72 Bridge Road. So in order to test your work and confirm that that has now run and gone into the database, you can go back to SOAP UI and simply re-execute the same get member profile. And when we do that, there we can highlight again, the address data has changed to 72 Bridge Road, Richmond, Australia, State Province Victoria, Purpose Home, postal code 3121. And the other calculated fields have been created.